Temporary highs comes with long-lasting lows. I'll be 36 later this year, brothers, by the grace of God. And I'm at a point where I don't really care for materials. I don't really care for the spotlight. I don't really care to be out in the public's eyes and everybody to have all eyes on me or attract everybody or whatever. I really don't care about stuff like that. That's not where I get my fulfillment. Because I spent the long life of chasing temporary highs, but never realized that it was causing long-lasting lows. Long-lasting lows. See, a lot of y'all in situations right now. It can be a job. It can be a relationship. It can be whatever that you indulge in that's giving you a temporary high, but it's giving you a long-lasting low. And I come to the realization that everything that feels good isn't good. And I come to an understanding that everybody is looking for a quick fix, not knowing that it's a temporary high that comes with long-lasting lows. You know what I'm saying? In reality, the goal is to chase peace. It ain't to chase women. It ain't to chase and try to get as much money as you can, which we do need money to survive. I'm not going to deny that. Get your money. But you have to understand that materials, that certain people in our lives that we think make us feel good, there's certain things that we indulge in that we think make us feel good and feel pleasant and feel at ease. It's a temporary high that comes with long-lasting lows. But really, the goal is to have long-lasting highs with temporary lows. And the only way you find that is to stop living for the world and to stop seeking the approval of mankind and get a connection with the Most High. I'm telling you, on this channel, I know, I preach peace, peace, peace. Why do I do that? This is coming from somebody who lost their peace of mind before. So I can speak from experience. When you lose your peace, you're basically dead while living. And that's not a life to live. But you will continue to live that life chasing temporary highs that come with long-lasting lows. It can be days where you're on top of the mountain. It can be days where you feel like you can't be touched. And then that low come in and it hits you hard. And it bring you all the way down to where you don't want to wake up. So you got to understand the difference. You got to see what's real and what's not. You have to feel it. You have to pay attention to your frequency. A lot of y'all live a life without care. A lot of y'all don't pay attention to your frequency. A lot of y'all are in relationships that are just so toxic that this person can be abusing you, mistreating you, disrespecting you, but all they have to do is say, baby, I'm sorry, and take you out to eat and get you your favorite meal or your favorite dish or whatever. That's a temporary high with long-lasting lows. A lot of y'all get up every day and go to that job. Can't stand the job, but you like what you see on that paycheck. But every time you show up to that 9 to 5, It irks your soul. You can't stand the management. You can't stand the way the operation is being managed. You can't stand the job, period, but you like that paycheck. That is a temporary high with long lasting lows. You got to have balance in this game, brothers. Either you chase peace or you lose your mind. Either you lose your mind or gain peace and clarity. I want long-lasting highs and temporary lows because I lived long enough to know that you can't dodge the lows. They will come. But I can navigate it. But I can manage it. I can manage how much I let the lows affect me. But a lot of us can't see the difference. That's the trick of the enemy. Because he'll wrap something up in a gift. It look nice and shiny and hand it to you. And you think that's a long-lasting high. When in reality, it's a long-lasting low. See, the enemy can bless you just like the Most High can. You got to see with your third eye, the spirit. And a lot of y'all could have avoided it if you paid attention to your frequency. As I said before, the Most High is always talking to us. He's in our head every day. But it's you, only you, who make that decision on what choice to make. Am I going to go this way or am I going to go that way? Because we love them temporary highs. They hit hard. But we can't stand them long-lasting lows. But we wonder why we keep going in this cycle. Why are we going into this cycle? Why? Why? Because we can't separate the lows from the highs, the temporary highs and the long-lasting lows. We think they're only temporary lows and the long-lasting high, but in reality, it's taken away from our peace of mind. The moral of the story, brothers, what you see out here, what you think is going to give you that true fulfillment and that clarity and that peace, majority of it is cap. It's not real. That's not where your fulfillment is. That's not where your peace is. That's not really the main goal. Trust me, when you obtain it from somebody from experience, when you obtain something that you really want, you realize that it really wasn't your fulfillment. As my boy Soul Immortal say, it was made by the hands of man. It's an empty carcass made by the hands of man. And as long as you chase things that are made by the hands of man, you will forever have temporary highs with long-lasting lows. So you got to make a decision every single day. You got to differentiate. You got to see clearly with your spirit eye. Is this a temporary high or a long-lasting low? Because the goal, the main goal, is to have a long-lasting high and temporary lows.